So can you just tell the world what we got here?
So what you see here is a motoped, and a motoped is really kind of a moped on steroids, right? It's a cross between a motorcycle and a mountain bike.
Yeah.
And so what you see is a construct of a product here that has all the attributes of a mountain bike, but it has a lot of the performance of a motorcycle. So
basically a downhill mountain bike with an engine, right?
It is, but probably a little more robust, right?
Oh, okay.
Because we have a 2.8 millimeter chromoly frame that's really virtually indestructible. Everything here is handcrafted, hand TIG welded, 6061 swing arms, pivot plates, chromoly frames, D&M suspension, answer bars, Hayes quad piston brakes,
wow,
Alex rims, 9-inch rotors. So we really take everything and spec it up, right? So really, the product is really for people that want to be able to park places and go places, do things that you can't do necessarily on a motorcycle or a scooter or even sometimes a bicycle, right? So a kid can park it in his dorm, you can park it in a bicycle rack, one guy can load it in his truck. And the options are endless of what you do. And really, I see, there's a trend in the industry where it's getting lighter, it's getting smaller, lighter, cheaper, less maintenance. That's really what the Motoped story is all about, right?
Yeah.
Something simpler, something that's more practical, something that makes more sense, something that's more economical. So
yeah, it's funny you bring that up because where I live 20 miles away from here.
Yeah.
Out right next to the desert.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And I was thinking about buying a Honda Ruckus to go goof around in the neighborhood, but go play in the dirt.
Right.
But this fits that bill way better.
It really does. If you want something that is adequately robust for off-road, but cool and smooth enough for on-road, this is your bike.
Nice.
It's the way to go.
So the big question, guys that are going to watch this video, they're going to want to know, how much does something like this cost?
So our price ranges are from $3,000 to $3,800.
That's not bad at all.
It's not. You can't build the bike for less than $4,500, $5,000. In fact, I had a guy last year, here we are at SEMA, and last year at SEMA is when we had our coming out party.
Yeah.
And I had a guy come up and he kind of challenged me, and I said, listen, let me give you a little challenge. If you can build that bike for $4,500, I'll split the difference with you. And he came back this year and told me, not only could I not build it for $4,500, because I wasn't even close.
Wow.
He said, you're right. You can't. You just can't build it for what we sell it for. So it's just practical, right? I mean, I'm that guy that has or has had every kind of motorcycle you can think of.
Yeah.
I'm not so much as big of a bicycle guy, but motorcycles have had everything.
Yeah.
And man, people are just tired of paying $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 for a motorcycle that they don't have all the practical uses that they would like to have. With something like this. So.
On the engine part, talk about that, because I know guys are they're going to be worried about fixing it, maintaining it, things like that. Where do you source the engine from?
That is a 30-year-old design. Everybody remembers when you were a kid, you probably had CF50s and you had AC90s and ACT90s, and that is a 4-stroke horizontal motor that is probably the most common motor on the planet.
So you can get the parts anywhere.
You can get them anywhere. The builder of that motor is the 3rd largest engine builder in the world. It's Lifan.
Yeah,
They make a great product. It's virtually bulletproof. We had 2 former SF guys that went on a Trans-American trail ride and rode several hundred miles, actually submerged the bike in a river.
Oh, wow.
Both bikes actually submerged in a river, filled the engine with water, drained the engine, put new oil in it. That's all they did, and ran another several hundred miles.
I've had to do that a couple of times myself.
Yeah, just can't kill it. I mean, they're
awesome.
Your industry, as long as they're built well, the tooling's solid, the engine will run forever. We just tell everybody, change that oil every 25, 30 hours and you'll run forever. This is the only engine I've seen that can run a consistent 210 to 240 F and have just thousands of miles of durability.
Nice. So, last question. Guys are going to want to buy this. Where do they find you guys at?
So So we have a few forms of distribution. We do retail, we do online sales direct from the factory from Kansas City where we build these bikes. And then we're slowly setting up a wholesale dealer network, which is important to us, but we're building it very slowly. Once you have a dealer, you're stuck with a dealer. So you have to pick the right partners. So we've got 800, maybe 900 applicants for dealers. We've only selected 25 or 30 maybe of them right now. So over the next year to 18 months, we'll probably add somewhere between 150 to maybe 200 dealers that we'll have on board over the next 18 months.
So they'll be able to find that list of dealers on your website?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
We're just about to start posting the almost 30, I think is what we have.
So for the guys that are hungry for info, where could they get info now?
Our
Facebook?
website is thorough.
Okay, what's your website?
There's boards everywhere, motoped.com.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And there's boards all over. There's a build ride site. There's all kinds of places to get all the information. You call us. We got, not only are we, you know, sellers of the product, but we're enthusiasts of the product. So,
obviously.
Right,
Cool.
you know, you talk to people that just know everything there is to know about a moped.
Sweet. So maybe we can get some footage of me riding on this thing.
Take a ride, absolutely.
Let's try it out.
Next, we'll take a ride.
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
It's got motor brakes, front brakes to the right.
Oh.
Still may take another minute more.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Pedaling. You can actually pedal this thing. Alright, so this is me pedaling the Motoped. This is pretty awesome. I gotta buy one of these.